problemo.
Hey guys, we're back. For those of you that are new here, what I just want to show you all this real quick. Let me go over to Rank Fortress Academy. I already posted a video about this, but I just know showing people 2 or 3 times is best. So when you go to Rank Fortress Academy anymore, this is what you're going to see. And you're like, oh my God, this is not Rank Fortress Academy, but it actually is. First time there, you're going to hit lost password. You're going to reset your password and it's going to send you an email. And once you do that, you'll be registered, ready to go. And what's going to happen is why this platform is much more beautiful. If you watch the video I posted in the group, is it shows you search features. Besides that, then it's also going to give me the ability inside the platform to email you, and it goes straight to your inbox. And you can mark off completed things. So like if you watch Jesper's course, whatever courses you've done, you watch them and you can mark it as complete and you know where you are through the courses or what you have or have not done. It's called Members Pro is the new platform. And I'm going to be doing a lot of different things, changing some things, but that's where the platform's at. It's still at rankfortressacademy.com. You're just going to need to reset your password when you first get there. Okay, if anybody in the group whatsoever asks, oh my God, it's broken, just tell them, please, it's not broken. Just follow instructions. Go watch the video or something. Yeah, there's always more. So also, for those of you who might not know, I have posted this in the GMB Pros, I believe I did. There is going to be no, when I say this, it's not that there is not no more GMB Pros. There is GMB Pros, but GMB Pros used to come with all my courses and all the tools, or we're getting rid of that. GMB Pros is everybody that's original still gets everything they already had, but any future GMB Pros will not be getting the tools unless they pay for them. Unless they buy the lifetime deal, they're not getting them. Okay. So we're changing some things up, but that being said, we should be about ready to get started. Graham, I will make you the host. It is recording and you are good to go, Jesper.
Right, all right, all right.
Okay, I can hear you
now. So how are you doing, William?
I'm doing good, but we just got back from we did a paid vacation, literally paid for the entire team. We went away for a week to all over the place. And that's why there's videos right now on YouTube are about, paragliding and everything else. And now we are about to leave this Friday again for Manila because I got to go get my son's visa taken care of and then 13A visa and a bunch of other stuff. Then we'll be back again.
Yeah, that's nice.
Tuesday, so it's pretty cool, and they're about to drop the alert level. We have alert levels over here for the COVID thing. Alert level 1 being like basic normal life, except you gotta wear face masks and be vaccinated. They're about to take it from alert level 2 down to alert level 1 as of today. So once that hits today, then everything will be at 100% capacity and life goes on. So
nice.
Yeah, so we're going to be bringing my son and my daughter with me this time. We normally, it's just me and my wife usually, but this time we're taking them. So nice. Classes are back on because I know people have been asking about them, and I'm just had to take a break with them and everything.
Yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'm just coming out of the COVID thing. I'm still not feeling too well, actually. I don't know what's going on. It's been more than 3 weeks.
You got sick for a bit?
Yeah, 3 weeks now, actually. So it's crazy. I know a lot of people that got the virus but didn't get too sick, actually. So I'm just one of the unlucky ones.
Yeah, I've had it probably. We haven't been diagnosed with it, but basically if we start having symptoms, we've self-isolated, and then whenever we do that, just It's been soup and take. I have a bunch of medicine I brought from the States whenever I came to the Philippines. So
Yeah.
because I used to work at a medical, I worked with hospitals and stuff like that when I was back home in the States. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I mean, when my wife gets sick, she's that way. She'll be down for a month. But one of the things we've been doing too is over here we go and get it's a drip, an IV drip.
Oh,
Salute. So that's what we've been doing. But all right, let's go ahead and get started and everything.
Let's get started. Yeah. So well, hello guys. Thank you for joining. Hey Patrick, thank you for joining the live recording here. Today's topic will be how to build a cloud stack from the ground up. And just to recap, we're not that many people here in the meeting right now, but if you're watching the replay, then a short, very, very short recap of what a cloud stack is. And let me share my screen. Just want to make sure that you can actually see my screen. Could anyone write in the chat, yes or no? Got it. Okay, so just a very, very short recap of what a cloud stack is. So what I'm about to talk about today is with regards to local SEO. So if you have a local business, local company, or if you have a rank and rent site targeted at local SEO keywords, then this is for you. And what you are probably doing right now is you are building citations and you're building backlinks to your local SEO or to your local website. And cloud stacks or cloud pages is exactly that, and that is a backlink. And what you're looking at right now is my website, jespernes.com. And I have a plugin in my browser that is called Mangoose plugin. It's a paid SEO extension. And what it allows me to do is it allows me to inspect the domain authority and page authority of the page that I'm looking at. Right now, you can see my own website has domain authority of 7 and page authority of 29. And when I inspect my backlinks, which is possible with Mangoose SEO extension, you can see I have a list here of all the backlinks that Mangoose is picking up. And actually, these numbers are coming from Moz and from another tool called Majestic. So it's Mangoose just, they're using their API to get these numbers here. And Mangoose is a very, very nifty and very nice tool, and I like it a lot because it allows me to reverse engineer my competitors. Because it actually sorts the backlinks in strength. So I can actually, here I can inspect and reverse engineer my own website to see, okay, jespernissen.com, what backlink strategy has he used? So it sorts them in strength. So the most powerful backlink that I have, according to Mangoose, of course, we don't know if it is the most powerful in Google eyes, but according to Mangoose, the most powerful is called localbusinesslisting.org. /listings. Let's see how that looks like. And apparently, if I search for, just search for Jesper, see if I come up here. So apparently I am here, and this is my business profile. You can see my name, Jesper Nissen SEO, and my address, my phone number, and email, and my my website. So. And Mangoose is sorting these backlinks based on a couple of or a bunch of parameters. How many backlinks are coming to this backlink, how many social shares, how many, what's the quality of the backlinks going to all these backlinks. So, and it gives you this sorted list. And what's interesting is actually the second most powerful backlink that I have to my website. And you can see here, I have backlinks from Black Hat World, and I have backlinks from a lot of other websites here. But the second most powerful backlink is actually this backlink. Let's see what this is. It actually turns out that this backlink is actually a cloud page, and it's a cloud page that I built. And let's inspect the power of this guy here. And I just click show data for exact URL, and I'll explain to you why in a second. You can see that this actually has a domain authority of 64 and a page authority of 48 and a citation flow of 30. And what is this? Well, take a look at the URL up here. It says cloud stacking SEO.s3.us-east-1.amazonaws.com. And then, you know, something after here. This is actually an example of a cloud page, and this is something that I built. And, you know, this particular cloud page has a lot of features that you won't find in your normal cloud page, but you know, I took my time to insert a lot of different things here. Google Docs, you know, Google Slides, whatever. But so this URL up here is a cloud page. And what it is, it's actually simply a HTML page that I created on my computer and that I uploaded then to Amazon hosting, Amazon S3 hosting. And if you take a look in the backend of William's website, we previously discussed how to create an S3 account, how to upload files to S3. And so let me get back to what we're going to talk about today, and that is a local SEO targeted cloud page. So I reached out in the Facebook and I asked for a volunteer, and I have now gotten the volunteer. And what I'm about to build right now is a cloud page targeted this target URL. Let's see what it looks like. So the URL is called roofingRepairsGoldCoast.com.au. Roofing Repairs Gold Coast. Let me see what this website is about. It's about metal roofing, roofing repairs. And then we have a YouTube video here. And we have some content. All right. Okay, so this is what it looks like. So let's see. I have created this workflow for you guys here. So the workflow that I am going to follow now is step 1. I'm going to produce the content, the text. Step 2, I'm going to collect the keywords and social media links and citations that I am going to put on the cloud page. Step 3 is I'm going to produce local business schema. Step 4 is I'm going to edit the HTML file, create the HTML file on my computer. Step 5, I'm going to create a bucket on Amazon. And step 6, I'm going to upload it to Amazon. And step 7, I'm going to connect it to Google Search Console. So I'm going to take you through all you need to do, step by step, complete tutorial. So step 1, produce content. So I have the content down here. The target URL is this website, and well, actually I have 2 URLs. I don't know why that. Graham, perhaps you could help me which one it is actually the target. I don't know why I actually wrote 2 URLs down here. Let's see what happens if I.
That might have been my stuff up, buddy.
Sorry?
I said that might have been my stuff up.
But is it this guy or this guy?
Yeah, it's the bottom one, roofing
Okay.
Gold Coast. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
so
Get rid of that target URL. Sorry, buddy.
No problem. Okay, so this is the target URL, and the main keyword is roofing, and these 7 keywords here: roof repairs, roof restoration, etc. They are the seven additional keywords. All right, and the main keyword. All right, so the main keyword is roofing, and these 7 additional keywords are what we will also put into the to the cloud page. So I will now start to produce some content. And my target when producing these cloud pages is somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500 words. That's give or take. That's the target that we're aiming at. And what I prefer to use is a tool called Article Forge to produce the content. And I'll just get started with Article Forge because sometimes it takes a couple of minutes before it has produced the contents. And Article Forge is an AI content builder, and it's not like having a human writer. That's of course the best thing. Having either you write the content yourself, or your VA or one of your friends. You can see my VA is actually using the tool right now, Comfortable Home Healthcare. So let me just get started on the keyword. So what I'm doing is I can see that actually the main keyword is roofing. So what I'm doing is when I'm using Article Forge is I'm not only writing the keyword here. I'm formulating my keyword as a question. What is the benefits of a good roofing company? Benefits, I should say, not benefits. Benefits. What's the benefit? What are the benefits? Sorry, I'm not English. What are the benefits of a good roofing company? And then I'm using the article length short, and I'm just creating new article. And now it's processing. And I could, let me see here, roof restoration, roof repairs. Okay, so I could type how to repair your roof. How to repair your roof. Yeah, let's use that. You have reached the maximum number of outgoing tasks, or we have to wait until it finishes with one of the tasks. Let's see if we have a question already. Live tag, yeah. Okay, so now it's actually writing what are the benefits of a good roofing company here. And I'm asking it, when it's done, I will ask it on write how to repair your roof. In the meantime, let me go over to another website called Quora. Quora is a website that I use sometimes to create content, to add content to my cloud pages. So I can search for roofing. And if you don't know what Quora is a website where you can ask questions and people can answer your questions. So you can see if I search for roofing, you can see that I have questions. What are the things I need to consider before selecting roofing contractor? Why doesn't Tesla make cars with a sun roof? What kind of flat roof material is better? How much does a new roof cost? Etc. etc. So I can search for roofing cost, for example. How much does commercial roofing cost? Let's just take this one here. No, that's not true. There's more here. You know what? Let's use this, but it's a guy called James Johnson. I don't know who he is, but what I will show you here is a small little trick. I'll just copy his content here. Note, and then I'll go over to another tool and rewrite his content here. Because what we are doing is we're actually copying his content, but and then we can, because this content is on Quora. Quora is a public website, and I am logged in, but it is a public website, and this content is actually indexed by Google, so nobody owns this content. But out of respect for Quora and for this guy, and we don't want to be targeted for copying, so we're actually going to cite the content. But what I will do is I'm going to a tool called Page Rewriter that I also have a subscription for. I have so many SEO subscriptions that, I don't know, roofing test. So what I will do is I will go to the AI rewriter here. Just and let me just take this content here, Control C, Control V, rewrite. And now I'm rewriting his content into our own unique contents. And while it's rewriting, let me go back to Article Forge. Let me, how to repair your roof, see if it can produce something now. Let me just go to Skype to tell my VA to stop using Article Forge. 2 seconds. Please don't use Article Forge now. So anyway, sorry for that, guys. Anyway, I have, do I have an article now? So it's processing now. I can see, okay. Just refresh my. How to repair your roof. Okay, so it's actually processing one of the benefits, how to repair. So I have some content now. Page rewriter. So this is the rewritten. Do you need to replace your roof? Are you looking to replace your roof? So yeah, it's not super unique, but it is rewritten. And this sentence is not a spun sentence. It's actually a rewritten sentence. So what Page Rewriter does is it uses artificial intelligence. That's difficult to say. Artificial intelligence to rewrite all this content. So what I'm doing is I'm copying this, copy, and I'm putting it into my notepad. So when I'm inserting this content, I'm just going to cite Quora, not with a link to Quora. I'm just going to cite, source Quora, so we don't get into copyright issues. I mean, we have rewritten it and we are citing Quora, so that's basically what I'm doing. So collect keywords and social media links and citations. I have the main keyword and then I have the 7 additional keywords. The main keyword, that's the keyword that will go into the header and the meta title and the URL of the file. And 7 additional keywords are the keywords that will go into the source code and also the headers of the HTML page. And the citations I will use to when I'm making the local business schema. And and let me just do that now. While I can see that Article Forge is writing, and then we go to create the schema. So what I'm doing is I am using a service called web20ranker.com. And web20ranker.com, what you need to do is you need to go to this website, and then you need to create your account, and it's free. Let me see here your account. I'm logged in. And then you need to go to this URL here, local business schema markup generator. And then you, it asked me to log in, so I wasn't logged in. Sorry about that. Click log in here. And then you need to select verified GMB with address. Click here. And what this actually does is that it actually, Graham, Graham, do you have a verified Google My Business profile for this company? Could you write that?
I do,
in the
buddy.
chat?
Yeah.
So what's the name? What should I write here?
Should be on the bottom of that website. The map.
Here?
Yeah, scroll down to the footer, mate.
I am at the bottom now.
No, that's wrong. That's the wrong address. What's going on here? No, that's it. See the map?
So this is the address. So it's called Roofing Pros Gold Coast. That's just let me write that. Roofing Gold Coast. Back here.
It's Roofing Pros.
Roofing Pros, that's probably it. Roofing Pros. Roofing Pros. And Roofing Pros Go Pros, is that the Google Maps? That's because I need the exact name of the Google My Business. Roofing Pros. And what do I need to type, Graham?
Roofing Pros Gold Coast. I don't know if it'll come up. It hasn't been, we haven't done any work on it at all. It's only fresh.
Roofing Pros Gold Coast. Is it this guy up here?
That looks familiar, buddy. I think that's it.
This is the guy? Okay, let's see here. Roofing
Yeah,
Pros
that's him.
Gold. What was the address? It was Mermaid Waters, Cessnock CL Mermaid Waters QLD, Australia. Let's see here. I don't know if is it Queensland? Could it be this guy here? Queensland, Australia? You know, let's see. You know, let's just see if this is the guy. So because what this website actually does is that if you type the business name up here, then actually it actually goes to Google Maps and actually searches for it. And then what it actually does is it actually inserts all the geo coordinates and the hash map URL and all the things that you actually entered into the Google My Business profile. It actually enters it into this box here, into the schema. So you don't have to actually write the local business schema yourself. It actually does that for you. So I don't know if these are the correct geo coordinates, because you haven't seemed to enter any address, because I mean it doesn't show me any address. So it's a little bit difficult for me to identify if it's correct, but you know, you can always delete it if it's not the correct address. But I think that if you have tried to write schema yourself before, you can actually see how nice this actually is, that it actually creates all this programming code for you. I will actually now take the URL of the website. I don't know if I can actually write something in here. No, I can. So I'll just insert URL here. Additional optional information, enter the URLs of all the properties such as social media. And you actually sent me all your citations, and just do like this. So these are all the citations to the website. So let me just take all these citations. Oops, I'm just copying them and I'm inserting them here. And you can see that now they are here. They are inserted as same as in the schema. Short description of the company, I'll just write roofing company because time flies. URL of an image of the website. Let me see here. Do we have a URL here? What I do here when I want to produce a URL of a website, I go to Firefox. I click functions here, page information, media content. I see one here. I'll take this guy here. Copy. URL of contact us page. Contact page here. I'll just take this URL. Contact email. We have a contact email.
Yeah, it's just info@roofing Gold Coast.
Okay. Info at and URL of logo. Let me go back here because I have the logo here. Copy.
Just remove the HTTPS off the email too, buddy.
Oh, yeah. Point. And Wikipedia URL about this niche. Let's see here. Wikipedia. Just go to the international. Roofing. I search for roofing and then it shows me these possibilities. I'll just take this one. Domestic roof construction, I guess it's fine. And then I'll click submit. And now I have my schema, and it's an extremely long content file here. I click submit after I filled all these fields. And yeah, you know, if you're going to produce this yourself, it's going to take you a long time. So and just copy all of this nonsense here. Copy and put it into a new notepad. No. Copy. So here it is. And let me just be sure to remember to take your URL, put it into the add ID. Yep. All right. So let me go back to my, now I have the local business schema. So I need to edit the HTML file. Let's see if article forge is done. Let's see here. My articles. What are the benefits of a good roofing company? New article. So what are the benefits of a good roofing company? Let's click here. Let's click copy. And let's insert it in the top of this content file here. What are the benefits of a good roofing company? All right. So let's just say that this is it for content. I mean, it's not 1500 words. Well, let's see how many words it is. I use a tool called Word Counter, and I use it all the time. And we have 574 words. I mean, I think it's okay now, because we don't want to wait because we have already used 35 minutes. So let's see, edit HTML file. Okay, so what you can do if you have not purchased my course, you will not have access to my HTML templates, but I will use my own HTML template in this case, but I will show you just now, I'll show you what you can do if you don't have access to my course. You can go to Google, search for free HTML template. And you can go to, I think this is the guy that I'm normally using. Yeah. This website called freecss.com. They have a lot of free HTML templates that you can just download. I'm not going to do that because I'm going to use my own template that I developed for this purpose. I'll leave a link to my course if you didn't purchase my course, and I have a coupon that is worth $100 because I increased the price for my course. Let's see here. So if you purchase through this link, William will also make some percentages of the sale, and the coupon is, I think it's called Cloud Coupon. I think that's what I called it. And it's worth $100. And if it doesn't work, then please contact me, and I'll, if anything wrong with the coupon, then just contact me. Okay. So anyway, I created a file called Simple Cloud V2, and let me just double click at it so you can see what it looks like. So this is what it looks like out of the box. So there's a logo, there's some menu items, there's some, a header, table of contents with the jump links, and then there's something that's not there, and then there's something that's not there, and then there's content and the footer. And this is supposed to be a Google My Maps, and this is supposed to be a YouTube embed video. And what I will do now is I will actually create the HTML file from the ground based on this HTML file. And the reason that I developed this HTML file myself is that I actually programmed it so that based on your 7 keywords and a main keyword, based on your 7 keywords, this file will actually be SEO optimized from the ground up. And I actually built that into the code, all the SEO optimization based on all these 7 keywords. So the keywords will be produced in the correct places, in the H1, H2, H3, etc., in the jump links, in the bullet points, and the places that you should enter all your keywords in order for the HTML page to be SEO optimized. So you don't have to think too much. So let me just minimize this window because I want to, a lot of things I have opening now. Let me just open my HTML browser. I'm using an HTML editor called Sublime Text. Sublime Text is a free tool that I'm using all the time to open my, or to edit my cloud files. So I am opening file. And I'm opening this Simple Cloud V2. And I am saving it as, save as, roofing. I think that the main keyword was roofing, so I'll just save it as roofing. Yeah. Let's just save it as roofing. Okay, so now it's called roofing.html. So when we upload it to Amazon S3, it will be called roofing HTML. And as you know, the keyword in the URL is one of the major ranking factors. So what I will do now is I will make a search and replace because I have the 7 keywords here. These are the 7 keywords, roof repairs, etc., etc. So it's a little bit boring to watch, but you will now see, you will now, when you're watching this process, you'll now understand why I took the time to actually create this file, because you can see here, I'm scrolling down. This is all pre-programmed, and this is something I created in hand, and it's 689 lines of HTML code. And when I scroll up, you can see that I added all of this content here, and I'm telling you what to do, local schema. And then I actually developed all of this myself, and it's super optimized web page schema. So all of this is web page schema. That's you only have to type search and replace, and you can see it inserts all of your keywords in your landing page, you know, all strategic correct places. And, you know, the style sheet, I created that. And then when we go down to the content, just scroll down. This is where the content starts. You can actually also see the keyword is actually also inserted strategically places. It's actually hidden. You cannot, and the visitor cannot see this code, but Google can see this code. So it's going to be super optimized for keyword 1, etc. You know, the jump links here. So enough talking. Let me show you how to insert the keywords. So let's see here. Replace. 2 seconds. Let's replace keyword 1. Roof repairs. So I'll insert, instead of keyword 1, I'll insert roof repairs. So now you can see it says roof repairs, etc. So keyword 2 is roof restoration. Control H. Roof restoration. Place all. And keyword 3 is roof leak repair. Control H. And keyword 4 is roofing plumber. Control H. Keyword 4, roofing plumber. So what I'm doing now is I'm just, you know, making a simple search and replace in the code. So all of the places in the code that I actually typed keyword 5, so what I'm going to search for now. And then I'm going to just insert, you know, roofing contractors, all the places where I wrote keyword 5 in the code, and keyword 6, roofing companies. Keyword 6, roofing companies. So that this HTML file will be super optimized for all these keywords. And this is of course, in my opinion, much better than just using, you know, the standard HTML template from the web, because that will not include any of this, you know, schema or any of this keyword optimization. I can see keyword 6. I didn't do that. Did I skip keyword 6? Keyword 6. Replace all. Okay. Yeah, I use keyword 7 instead of 6. Yeah, I noticed that. Let's see. Keyword 7 is roofing gutter. That's a golden rule. Don't talk while you are working. I am not able to multitask. So, all right. Roofing companies. Keyword 7. What is keyword 7? Is roofing gutter. Replace all. It's because it says now roofing companies. Okay. So I'll just do it manually here. Roofing gutter. It's a little bit annoying. So yeah, you have to be awake when you're doing this. Otherwise, you need to go through the file manually to actually do this. That's a little bit annoying. That's been annoying. I'm just doing it now, just to show you why it is important that you are concentrated while you are actually doing this process. So, and I'm just scrolling down through the HTML file just to fix this. So roofing companies. So it So this of course has to be fixed also, roofing gutter. So let's just see here. So this has to be. All right, so now I will save the file and I will open the folder here, and you can see that it says roofing. I'll double click. So this is what the file looks like now. It has been already a little bit optimized, roof repairs. You know, these jump links, they actually work now. And the reason I include jump links is because this is also a major ranking factor, and most people actually don't know this, but just by inserting jump links into your HTML pages, you actually get a ranking boost in Google. Line 554. Okay, Thomas, he is awake. What is he saying? 554? Ah, yeah. Yep, thank you. Yep. So yeah, just refresh the page. Refresh. Roofing companies. Didn't I save? Yeah, now I saved. Okay, so yeah, roofing companies, roofing repairs, roofing plumber. I think that's a little bit too much of roofing companies going on here. So let me go into the file. There's probably a header too much here somewhere. Roofing contractors, roofing companies, contractors, companies, view. It should be roofing gutter here. Right? Yep, roofing gutter. Yep. And roofing gutter. So now I fixed the file. So so now I inserted all the keywords. Time is ticking. So now it's time to insert the contents. So let me start by inserting the local business schema. So what I'll do now is I'll simply take all of this code. Let me just check if this is a correct schema code. I don't know if you know how to check your schema code, but you go to Google to search for Google rich snippet tests, and then you click on schema markup testing tool, and then you click on schema markup validator, and then you go to code, you insert your code, you run the test, and you can see that the code is actually correct. And I can see I can actually insert something called URL here. URL. And then the URL of our targets website. And just refresh, uncategorized. So it seems that I should insert a comma here. Uncategorized. Identical key. Ah, okay, URL was already in use down there. So just Control X. Now delete this line. And let me find the URL. It was here. All right, so now the schema code is complete. Sorry for the hiccup. I'll Control A, Control C. And what I will do now is I will insert the local business schema here. So it gives me this comment local schema or website schema from Web20 Ranker or something called technical SEO tool.com. Insert below this comment. So I'll just insert it below this comment. So now my HTML file looks like this. You know, a lot of local business schema, you know, a lot of web page schema. Control S. So what I need to do now is I need to actually insert the landing page URL. So the landing page URL is, let me just scroll down. Scroll up to the top. If I search for landing page URL, you can see that we actually use the landing page URL several places. And the landing page URL in our example is this guy here. So I'll replace landing page URL in the code. So now you can see it is optimized. And I made a mistake because I'm not concentrated. Oh my God. Let's replace all. And now it's correct. Yes. Sorry for that. YouTube embed and YouTube URL. Let's see here. Let's see here. We have in the code, where is it? Where is it? YouTube embed. All right, so we need a YouTube video. So I'll search for YouTube embed. And everywhere in the code where there was a YouTube embed, now I inserted it, and let's refresh the file to see what it looks like. It didn't refresh. YouTube denied to see why that is. Okay, so share, embed. So perhaps this we should actually, this should look like this. Copy, let me just open that in a notepad. So I'll just copy this guy here. Copy. I'll go to the bear with me, guys. It's 6 in the morning here in Denmark, and I'm not completely awake yet. Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. Roofing. Yep, now the YouTube is embedded. In order for you to embed a YouTube video on an HTML page, it needs to have a special format. So that was the reason it didn't work before. So now you can actually see that this header, it's called roof repairs, roof restoration. It actually has a link to the landing page. I don't know if you can see it, but you can see it. My mouse is hovering over it, and the URL is appearing in the lower left corner. All right. So what are we going to do now? We are going to YouTube URL. We can actually take the channel URL and actually insert that also. Because if I search for YouTube URL, Control H, YouTube URL. Not the content URL. Okay, so content URL, that's the YouTube video URL. So let me just take this guy here. Copy. And let me just insert this guy here. Replace all. Okay, so now that this, I don't want to purchase. So now that this is done, let's insert the content now. So we have the lorem ipsum. So what I will do now is I will insert my content that I produced. So I'll just copy. I'll just copy here, copy, and then I'll just insert. And this part is a little bit boring, but if you are still watching this presentation, then you will probably also have the stamina to watch me do this also. Looks good, man. Thank you, Patrick. Local roofing. So yeah, what we did so far is that we produced the content, we produced the local business schema, we inserted all the keywords in our HTML file, we inserted the citations and local business schema, and we insert the YouTube embed. What I'm doing now is I'm inserting the content so it will actually look like a real website. I'm just taking content and just inserting it randomly. Let's go over to the page and refresh it to see what it looks like. So it's beginning to look like a real website, lorem ipsum. Okay, but we are not done yet. See here, still there's some lorem ipsum down here. Let me just do like this, because then I can actually still have some content left to the last parts. This is all you need. It would be an extremely short sentence. Oh my God, we already used 1 hour. It's crazy how time flies. Yeah. Okay, so let's see here, refresh. So it looks okay, roof repairs, all the keywords, no, not too much content down here. Okay, the Google My Maps embeds. Just search for, just go up here, Control H, maps. My maps. Yeah, so the My Maps URL. So let's see here. This source code. Let's go down to the maps. Now I'm really going into the source code because I want to find the maps URL. Maps. How do you search here? Control F. Maps. Let's see if this works. I have no idea. Control C. Just open here. Let's see here. Why not? Why not? Why not? So it's after this guy, and then it's over to this guy here. So let me go over here. I have no idea if it works. Let's see what happens. It worked. Okay, guys. So there you have it. I won't actually insert blog post down here. I even have a link to the YouTube video here. So yeah. Oh, address. Should we insert address? Let's do that. And let's go down here. Copy. Address. Yeah, I have the address here. The VAT, we will not display that. We will not display the email. We will not display. We will display the phone number. The phone number, where is that? You have a phone number. This must be it. Right, 0756241117. I think this is it. Let's go back to refresh the page. Here it is, the phone number and the address. We need it in the header also. Oh, okay, it's here. I didn't catch that. We go down to the reason that that this is important is because if you insert the business NAP, name, address, phone number in the header, it looks more like a real life citation. So appointments, let's take the contact URL, contact page URL. So just insert it here. I'll just delete the phone number for now because we have used so much time. So you can see here, roof repairs, address is important, and then the link to the contact page. So I think that now we are done. So what we need to do now is we need to upload it to Amazon, create a bucket and upload it to Amazon. And it's I've used 1 hour and 5 minutes. I don't know why it always takes a long time when I'm presenting. But just minimize all these windows. Okay, so we have now the finished HTML file. It looks like this. Roofing. So this is what it looks like. Oh, logo. And background images. Okay, so we're not completely done yet. Why didn't anyone stop me? Because you were probably also a little bit tired now by watching me clicking around. Okay, so what I need to do now is I need to download the logo, and I need to download this background image here. So I open Firefox, I go to functions, page information, media content. I click the logo, save as. Jesper Nielsen, courses, cloud stacking. example, image. I'll just save it in this folder. And this, save as, save. Yeah, let me use this guy. Okay. So I need to just fix the code here, because you can see that it says ing slash, is it slash or backslash? I know, probably slash. It says logo.jpg. So I need to replace that with the name of the logo. So this is the name of the logo. So Control H, logo.jpg needs to be replaced with this. Replace all. Let's see what it looks like. Ah, that doesn't look too good. Okay, I'm not a CSS expert. If I was a CSS expert, I would know how to fix that. It doesn't matter in the footer. That actually looks good, but in the header, it doesn't look too good. Let's see up here in the header. Where is it? It doesn't matter for now. it doesn't look too good, but it doesn't matter for now, because the time is ticking. Let me see here, properties, details. Okay, so it's relatively large, this logo. Let me just fix it. Now we are using so much time, so let me just show you how to fix the image size of the logo. I'll just use this cesium. Where is it? Here it is. Now what I'll do is I'll open the file. Cloud example. And I think that this is 50 times 50. So I'll just click here, resize, keep aspect ratio 50. Yeah, let me say 50. Okay, apply and compress. Keep structure, same folder as input. If I go into my image folder, I now have a compressed logo. Why doesn't it open? Paint. Okay, that's an extremely small logo. Let's say 75. Compress. And so let's replace here, Control H. So let's replace this guy with this guy. And let's see what it looks like now. It looks like it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Why doesn't it work? What did I do wrong, guys? You're watching me. What did I do wrong? Okay. Is it not named correctly? It seems to be named correctly. Nobody's helping me. Nobody knows what's going on. Can you open the original logo in WordPad? This is the original logo. You're making WordPads. You're probably thinking about this guy here. Cut. Ah, okay. 75. 75. Oh. Cancel. I don't know what's going on. I don't know why it doesn't work. It doesn't seem to work now, but I can take this guy here.
I usually open the original one, the one that says logo from your site.
Yeah.
And I open that in WordPad, and then I bring in my one that I'm trying to put in so that I can match it.
Like this in WordPad.
No, the one that was on your template.
Yeah.
I usually open the one that's on the person's original template in WordPad. And then also bring in the other one, and then I just kind of swap them out and save it. And it kind of gives me the exact, see now you know the exact size. So it looks the same.
So you can do it like this.
That's what I do. And then I just, then at least you know the right size, and then shrink it down WordPad and open it up.
And how do I export this as a, how do I export it from? I know, you know what I could actually do? I could just make a screenshot. Yeah, you know, quick and dirty.
Yeah.
Let's see here. And why does this not work? Control S, screenshots. Ah, this is just so annoying. You know, this is just annoying. What to do? But how can I save this guy then? How can I save this as a logo file? That's the question now. Oh, what? It's taking too much time, so I'm just, you know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to. This doesn't look too good, but at least it has the logo. So let's just go with this. No, it doesn't look too good. Let's see here. JPEG. You know, I don't like it when it doesn't look good. So let's keep this logo for now, and let's replace the. Let's see here if this is a JPEG file. It's a JPEG. So let's see here. We have placeholder, Control H, placeholder 1.jpg. And let's replace this with the .jpg replace. Yeah, I don't know. Thomas, I'll figure it out. I'll figure it out and correct it afterwards because it takes too much time. So what I did now is I replaced the header and the content image with the image from that I downloaded. I'll just correct it and upload it when I figure out the error. So now I am done. I'm sorry that it took so long. And I'm impressed that you guys are still watching me fool around. But anyway, I now have the completed HTML file, and I have 879 lines of HTML code. So what I will do now is I will upload this to Amazon S3. Just to do that now, I will use my S3 browser. And I am into my Jesper Nielsen SEO account, and I will create a new bucket, and I will use US. Is it? I can't remember the 2 seconds. I'll just need to check the bucket details because I can never remember what we will have to. US East North Virginia. Okay, so this is one. US East North Virginia. So the bucket region, always remember to select US East North Virginia, because then this will allow you to rewrite the URL. So you will have the more powerful URL. Bucket name will be called roofing. And for sure, this name is taken. Yeah, so roofing repair, this is probably also taken. Roofing repair 1. Okay, so now we have a bucket name called roofing repair 1. So let's me take my HTML file. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Here it is. So what I'm doing now is I'm simply dragging and dropping my img folder over, and I'm dragging and dropping my roofing file over. Then what I'm doing now, I'm clicking permissions, make public, apply changes, reload, refresh, and then I have the URL for the web page here. Let me open it. So there you have it, roofing repair S3 US East Amazon AWS roofing HTML. So now this is actually published now. So if I click here, roof repairs, I actually go to the web page. So this is kind of like a citation, and let's inspect the power of this link. It has a domain authority of 64 and page authority of 35. So let me just show you a cool little trick on how to increase the power of this link. Let me just take this URL and save it. Let's save it in WordPad. So if I delete this guy here, sorry. If I delete this guy here and just do it correctly, this is still the same. So I deleted parts of the URL. And if I take this here and I delete it and I insert it after the slash, or the backslash here, it's the same website. And let me inspect the exact URL. So now it has a domain authority of 93 and a page authority of 45. So all of a sudden, this URL is much more powerful and much stronger. So what I will show you now is a very nice trick. I will actually add this page into my Google Search Console. So I'll go back to the original URL. In order for you to add your cloud pages to Google Search Console, you cannot perform the URL rewrite trick. But the benefits of adding your cloud pages into Google Search Console is, of course, that Google will recognize it as a real-life website, and you can actually monitor the traffic. Google Search Console, and it will also be indexed much faster if you add it to Google Search Console. So I am logging into my Search Console account here. So I will now add the property. Let me go to the website again. So this is what the website looks like. So I'm just copying the URL. I'm adding property, URL prefix, and I think perhaps I'll need to do, let me just type cancel, click cancel, because, okay, I cannot include the roofing.html. So yeah, so I need to insert the URL here and click cancel. No, delete, of course. I will click continue. It's now verifying property. So I need to verify ownership. So I'll need to download this file. So I click, I could click this file to download it. Let me just do it. And let me go to my downloads folder. And you can see that here it is. But as you can see, what if you made the homepage the original URL and then 5 or 10? Let me get back to that question, Eric. Let me just, let me just check this URL here and just rename it. Do you want to rename this? Yeah. No. It's because I already downloaded it. I think I actually saved it on my, yeah, here it is. I saved it on my desktop. So I'll just drag the HTML file over and let me make this HTML file public. Apply changes. Reload. Okay, so what I did now, guys, was I went into Google Search Console and I clicked Add Property. I entered the URL of the cloud page and I made sure to delete the HTML part. Then I download the HTML file that Google wants me to download. This HTML file I uploaded into my bucket. Here it is. And now I can click verify. Let's see what happens. Ownership verified, go to property. So now my cloud page is actually verified and uploaded and added into my Google Search Console account. And I can perform a URL inspection. Let's see here, retrieving data from Google Index. URL is not on Google, request indexing. Testing if live URL can be indexed. Let's see what happens. So as I was saying, the benefits of adding these cloud pages to your Google Search Console account is that they get indexed and they get indexing requested. They get indexed and they get recognized by Google. Let's see what happens here. Is this your CloudStack course? I do not remember it. I am not sure that I actually showed this in my CloudStack course, but I must admit I don't remember, but I'm showing it now. So, so yeah, there you have it, guys. It's basically it. We went from 0 to full force cloud page now. So we have the now the finished page now here. So I'll take questions now. And Eric, you asked, what if you made the homepage the original URL and then 5 or 10? Eric, you'll have to unmute yourself in order to ask that question because I don't know what you mean. I don't know what this question.
I didn't type it in completely. I was just thinking, wow, I wonder if I made a website that was one page and then I just put 10 pages of Cloud Stack.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let me show you. Yeah, I know what you're thinking.
Amazing.
So what you're thinking, Eric, what you're asking yourself is, okay, so now we have one link. What if we copied this and made 10 links? Is that what you're thinking?
No, I'm thinking like I've got my homepage, right? It's a 20-page website. And then
your homepage, your homepage, and in our case, this is the homepage. Is that what you mean? Yeah.
I want if everything you click on goes to that is a Cloud Stack.
Okay, so what you're thinking? What if I made my? What if instead of putting my website on normal domain, I put my entire website on the Amazon? Is that what you're saying?
Except for the homepage.
Yeah, you could do that. So yeah, why not? I mean,
I was just thinking, wow, that's crazy. That's so much rank so quickly.
Yeah, these guys, this that I no, where is it? This guy, this will rank. Probably not on. It will not rank, of course, on page 1 for roof repairs because it's crazy competitive. But if it was in a local example, if it has roofing contractors, what was the name of the city? Roof contractors, Mermaid Waters. If I have written that into one of these headers, it would probably rank on either page 1 or page 2 because it has so much ranking power. So yeah, but what you could actually,
I'll keep you posted on that, Jesper, because like this thing's not, you can't find it anywhere. We've done literally no work. It's only fresh. So I'll keep an eye on it and give you guys an update on the next.
Let's see what happens because now we have some decent content actually. It's not nothing. It's decent content, and we have the maps and we have the YouTube embed, and we have the jump links, and we have the schema, local business schema, and we have the web page schema. So it's relatively advanced, relatively optimized content. Yeah, okay, Patrick, what you could do is you are about to say, okay, I was about to say, I want to show you something. So it's not to flash the service I'm selling. As some of you may know, I'm selling this gig here. So what I'm doing is I'm actually creating a lot of cloud pages, and I'm channeling all of that power into the buffer page that's then pointing to the money side. So why am I showing you this? I'm showing you this because what I'm doing when I'm building these guys here, I'm building more than one page. So now we have built, one page with a link, roof repairs, roof restoration. It's an anchor text link that's pointing to roofinggoldcoast.net.au. But this is just one HTML page. I could create, I could actually copy. I would just, where is it? Let me see here. Cloud example. I could copy this guy. Roofing repair. Oh, no. Roofing repair. And I could drag that over. And then I could go to Google Search Console. Roofing repair. I need to make it public. Let me make it public. Make public. Apply changes. See here. Where was it? Make public again. Apply changes. Reload. Refresh. Roofing repair. What have I done wrong? Copy. Okay, it looks like this. I don't know why. I know why, because I made a a space in the URL here. Okay. Anyway, this URL, I can actually inspect this URL. No. And see here. No. And just like this. Enter. So what I just did was I created a copy of the first page, which was roofing.html. Then I made a page called roofing repair HTML. Then I added the spaces. You shouldn't do that because then the URL looks like this. But from Google's point of view, it doesn't really matter. And then I can actually request indexing. So did you see this, guys? Now I have two backlinks. I have backlink 1. That's called backlink 1 is called roofing. And backlink 2 is called roofing repair. And I could actually continue. This guy will be on Google because I just added to Google Search Console. This guy will also be on Google because I also just added to Google Search Console. Indexing requested. Can you see this, guys? Do you have questions to this? So if you have access to, if you have an Amazon S3 account, you can super duper easy create unlimited amount of backlinks to your web page or to your websites. So yeah. If you have questions, then ask them now. And if you don't, then I'll stop the recording now because we have spent an hour and a half now. What's the max amount of backlinks you have tried? Well, on my own web page, on my own website, I have created more than 100 cloud pages to my directly pointing to my website. And I've only seen positive benefits. So what I'm doing on my own website is I'm targeting my blog posts, and I'm targeting my YouTube videos, and I'm targeting my Medium account. I have a Medium account where I'm posting blog posts also. How do cloud pages compare to Google News networks? I guess, Patrick, that you mean, are they stronger or are they weaker? I think that it depends on the individual Google News approved website. But I would say that they are probably not as strong as Google News approved websites. Probably not, or they are not as strong. You need to create more, HTML pages. So one Amazon S3 HTML page is not as powerful as a strong backlink from a Google News approved website. It can move the needle, but it's not as strong. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. Compared to Twitter Moments, no idea. Probably around probably the same strength. I would say. With regards to Twitter Moments, let me just show you something here. Twitter. Let me just show you something in Twitter Moments. Local SEO. With regards to Twitter Moments, you can see here that the Twitter Moments local SEO, I'm of course ranking on number 1. And then I have Twitter Moment ranking on number 2. And then I don't know who this is. And then my YouTube video. And I don't know who this is. And then I read a post I made. I don't know who this is. I'm not sure if that's me. Let me just check. Yeah, that's also me. And then my Medium post, and then I don't know who this is. So that's just, you can see here, that's part of my strategy when I'm ranking. How are you ranking your YouTube videos so high? I'm ranking my YouTube videos so high because I made it super optimized for the keywords. And because I embedded it, and because I made a lot of Twitter Moments pointing to this, and I made also, no, I don't think I made cloud stacks for this guy. Thomas, what if you point a link from Google News to the cloud page? then the cloud page will for sure be powered up. Ah, that's a good question, Thomas, because what I'm doing is I'm actually I'm using Scrapebox to power up my cloud pages. Do any of you guys know Scrapebox? Scrapebox looks like this, and actually that could perhaps this could be another video, because we already, it's a very long video, this one. But I'm using Scrapebox to power up my cloud pages, because let me show you something. If I click on Mangools here, and I click on backlinks, and I click on this guy, and I click on, oops, sorry. I click on backlinks for this guy here. See, all of these backlinks, they are, oh, exaggerate. All of these backlinks are, you know, they're backlinks from Scrapebox, and it has a page authority of 48. It started at 35, now it has 48. Started at citation flow 0, now it has citation flow 30. So YouTube rankings is a question, Patrick, of, you know, optimizing. Sorry, it's a question of optimizing the content here. You need to use timestamps. You need to use hashtags. You need to use keywords. This is of course keyword stuffing, but it works. You need to optimize your video and your thumbnail with metadata. And I have tools for that. So yeah, I'm talking about that in my Twitter Moments course. I think you have that, Patrick. Any more questions, guys? Because then I will end the recording now. It's been a long session, and I thank you for having the patience to be with me for such a long time. And yeah, let me just yeah, I hope I also feel better soon. I still have the brain fog, or what they call it. You change metadata in a thumbnail? Yes, I do, Thomas. I use just, you know, let me just show you real quick, real quick. Now you will get some super duper golden nuggets. I have a tool called GeoSetter, and I have a tool called, let me just see here. I have a tool called MP3 tag. So let me just show you. Okay, so I already opened this thumbnail here. So this is a YouTube thumbnail. So you can see all the content that I inserted into all of these fields. And I know for a fact that YouTube reads these fields. So I can also, so this is called a tool called GeoSetter that I use to optimize my thumbnails. And then I use a tool called MP3 tag to optimize my videos. Because what I can actually do is I can actually also optimize meta tags for videos. So you can see here content that I inserted and the URL, etc. And I also inserted, you know, the image. This is how I do cloud stacking SEO. So this is interesting because first you optimize your image with GeoSetter, then you insert the image into your YouTube video before you upload it to YouTube. Do you see this? So you have now 2 levels of metadata optimization for your videos. So let me show you what it then looks like on your computer. Let me see. It's probably in here, videos. This is how I do cloud stacking. So you can see here that actually when you're looking at my videos on my computer, they look like this. Normally you don't see this. You only see this because I actually optimized, I actually inserted the image. I inserted the optimized thumbnail image into my video using MP3 tag. So, and then it looks like this. MP3 tag is for free. and GeoSetter is also for free. What is your video SEO products? Eric is asking, what is your video SEO product? Oh, this was for a client. I did some video SEO, so I'm going to remove this. So
Okay, yeah, I was just looking at it. I was
yeah,
I was stalking your site yesterday, so
yeah, no problem. I understand. Eric, I finished your local SEO campaign. I just didn't have the energy to send it to you. So, but it is finished. I'll send it to you when I finish this webinar.
yeah, get some rest, man.
Yeah, I know. I have the brain fog. It's just so annoying. I can't think. It's driving me nuts. But yeah. But I hope you guys enjoyed my webinar. And with regards to YouTube rankings, if you let me just go back to my YouTube channel. If you, I think you can actually just copy my. You can copy my description here and just do what I do. And if you do what I do in this manner, if you make an optimized playlist is extremely important. And if you optimize your meta tags, images, and put also meta tags into your videos, then your YouTube videos will rank much, much higher. And as you probably know, they will actually rank on Google within 3 to 5 minutes. And expect when you're ranking YouTube videos, expect that they rank, instantly, like 3 to 5 minutes. And then after a day or so, they jump out on page 1, but then they come back. That's, that's the normal procedure of ranking YouTube videos. I'll go now, guys. I'm done for today. And if you have questions, then write me personal messages. Thank you for being with me here today. It was fun. Take care. Bye.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Have a good day.
Have a good day. Bye.
Thanks again, Jesper. Really appreciate it, man. You always put in 100%.
I try, for sure.
You get well, man. Take it easy and rest up.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
See you, brother. Bye.